Alright guys, seems like the last and somewhat special event of this update has finally arrived, and of course I'm talking about the Aston Martin Valkyrie Unleashed event, where I will be having a look in order to check how good the rewards are, if the requirements make any worth it for you guys to have a look or waste any tokens, and of course which are my plans for this event. So with nothing else to add, let's dive into it. Okay, so while I check out the different stages and rewards and all that stuff, I would like to clear some things out because of the video I uploaded right before this one, which was an April Fool's video, guys. I haven't been banned, and yeah, the footage you all are seeing on this video is from the current game and of course from my account. So yeah, I have never been banned from the game. I'm just saying this because some people didn't realize, and between the trolling comments I encourage you all guys to post under that video, I have the feeling that either some people took their task way too seriously or they didn't check the entire video and thought I was banned for real. At the end, I may not be GameLoft's favorite creator for the way I present my videos and I make theories about stuff that could arrive to the game, but I mean, come on guys, nothing of that is serious enough to get me permanently banned from the game. I have to admit that the joke as a whole has been quite fun to execute nonetheless, so thank you so much guys for going with the flow and keeping the joke alive on that video comment section. But now let's dive into today's topic, this Unleashed special event. One of the things I like the most from all the Unleashed event I have participated in so far is the fact that at the first stage you can get 750 tokens completely for free, since you get to try the Unleashed event car, in this case the Aston Martin Valkyrie, completely for free, and thus you can match most of the race requirements without even upgrading it if you're lucky enough, and of course Ace don't mess up your race too seriously. But if you have the time limited events pass, you can get slightly over 800 tokens from this stage alone, which is great for newcomers and whales alike. Then we have the second stage, which is where things get tricky, because on this stage we don't only need to have the Valkyrie maxed out, but we basically need all the other cars maxed out as well. In this case, what it seems to be a lineup of peak mediocrity. I mean, we have the Rare's Touch on Speed, the Vision 1789, the ATS Automobili GT, and the Frangivento Sorpasso. Damn, I have to admit that there is not a single good car to look at for this entire event, since I will get to the Valkyrie's performance in 1 second, but I can already tell you guys it's not a banger either. But well, if by any chance you have some of the cars maxed out from this stage, you can get some blueprints and epic import parts for the Valkyrie, but being completely honest, I doubt that most people have all these cars maxed out, since as I said, there is not a single one of them outstanding really. Okay, so now let's have a look at the main prize of this somewhat special event, the tokens on the first stage. Nah, I'm joking. It's time to talk about the Aston Martin Valkyrie. I love this car, yeah, as you heard it. I love the Aston Martin Valkyrie appearance, the shape, and yes, why not, the nitro and handling as well. But love didn't make me blind, so I can say that if you're looking for a multiplayer-oriented car, the Valkyrie is not the best option you will go for. Why? You may be wondering. Well, it's basically because of its top speed. The Aston Martin Valkyrie can reach 393 km per hour, which despite isn't bad on twisty tracks thanks to this car's excellent maneuverability, which is basically a direct result of its great handling, is not enough against most of the S-Class cars. The acceleration is massive either, with a value of slightly over 80 points, which doesn't make it an acceleration-based car, so in a nutshell the Aston Martin Valkyrie is a funny car to drive, but it's not the most competitive option you could pick for multiplayer, especially with the current meta, which is basically a ton of level 16s, which basically obliterate this car with surprising ease. So I think it's safe to say that this entire Unleashed special event is mostly oriented for those who either have the required cars on stage 2 and for some reason don't have the Valkyrie, or for those willing to spend big in order to get the Valkyrie epic import parts, blueprints, and that stuff. But that's it really. If you're a free-to-play player, you can focus on getting the first stage 750 tokens, and well, that will be alright, since I wouldn't recommend to go for the Aston Martin Valkyrie for all the reasons I have explained before. In the end, it's a not too bad event to end this update, where I basically got a ton of tokens and unlocked a few of the cars I didn't have before, so yeah, that's pretty much it. The next season patch notes are supposed to be released either tomorrow or this Friday, but if you want to find out what GameLoft unintentionally released about this update, you have a video about it on this video description. I really hope you all found this video somewhat useful so you can decide whether going or not going for this Unleashed event, but as always I invite you all to let me know your thoughts about it on the comment section, as well as your plans, which in my case will consist on getting as many tokens as possible, since I already had these cards maxed out from before. But it is what it is. I wish to you all a very pleasing tokens farming from this event. Drop your massive like and make sure to subscribe in order to not miss absolutely anything about Asphalt 9, and I will see you really soon as usual with much more content. Goodbye guys.